to my channel. My name is Lesleyanne. I upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes with the extra little video, but right now we're into Vlogmas. So today is another Vlogmas video, and this is how I'm making my Christmas cake this year. Okay, so over the years I have made many a Christmas cake. Some of the recipes have been different, I've changed them up over the years, but today I'm doing a Christmas cake that is, well, in the past I've made this as your typical fruit cake. So I just thought, with things being as they are at the moment, with a lot of people being furloughed, with a lot of people losing their incomes, and that includes me as well in that, I thought I would make a more budget-friendly Christmas cake this year. So in the video I share, as I'm going along, I share with you what I'm using. You don't have to use the same ingredients as me if you don't want to. For example, the fruit that you use can be any type of dried fruit. It doesn't have to be a particular range or anything like that. What makes this different from a fruit cake that I would normally make it as into a Christmas cake is the spices I've put in. So I have put in mixed spice, nutmeg, cinnamon. That's what's going to make it a different taste to the regular fruit cake. If you don't like any of those ingredients, then you can always leave them out. But take a look at how I make it, and then when it's made I will then show you what it looks like when it first comes out of the oven. That's my dog doing a funny 20 laps around the kitchen. I've given you all the times in this video of how long I think it's going to cook, or how long it does normally take me to cook. My oven, though, I have to say, it heats up quite quickly, this one, and I haven't made this particular cake since having this new oven in, so it may actually cook it a little bit quicker, but I'll share all that with you. So take a look and see how I make this really budget-friendly Christmas cake. $200 grams of unsalted butter, that little bit of butter left there, I'm just going to keep that by, and I will use that to grease my tin with. And then next to go in are 4 fresh eggs. I've got free-range eggs here, but that's all I ever use anyway, free-range eggs. But if you want to keep it even more budget-friendly, then you don't have to. Reset the scales back to 0, and 200 grams of the light brown soft sugar. Sometimes when I've done it as an ordinary fruit cake, I have done caster sugar and this sugar. Other times I've done just caster sugar. You know, you can just do whatever you want, really. But you know, you want to do maybe half of this and then half of the dark soft brown sugar, but this is what I'm going to go for, so 200 grams of this.
Spirit
I know I've got, I think, 500 grams here per pack, or 600 grams per pack. So get your scales ready again, reset them. In here, this is the, where did I get these from? Sainsbury's. It's the luxury mixed fruit, but obviously get whatever you choose to get. In here there are sultanas, raisins, glacé cherries and candied mixed fruit, which is typically what you use for your fruit or Christmas cakes.
Snow and cold, we've got it.
That's it. Salt. Spice. Oh, it smells wonderful. Nutmeg. I cannot find my spoon measures, so I'm just using an ordinary dessert spoon, but using that and measuring kind of half a tablespoon with that, so it'd be fine anyway. You don't have to be too exact. And if you want to put vanilla extract in, and I do, just sort of put whatever you feel you want. Do you know what I mean? It's not a, as long as you get the dry ingredients right as regards to the spices, it's just as you like them really. Okay, so now I'm going to get my attachment onto my, I'm using a KitchenAid, but you can do it by hand if you want, but be warned, it is a very thick mixture. Or if you've got a little hand whisk, something like that, or a strong man with muscles, that's even better. And then I'm going to put it on a low speed to start with. Let all these ingredients come together. So I'm going to let that all mix away, and I'll come back to you when it's done. Okay, this is all mixed. I only needed to keep it on the low speed. Show you what it looks like. You can see how yummy and golden it looks. Look at that. Oh, it smells just like Christmas. Right, I haven't done my cake tin yet. I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to get cake tin out, pop the oven on. I'm going to cook this at fan 160 for around about 2 hours. I'm going to set my timer for an hour and a half though, just to double check it. And obviously then you put your skewer in to make sure that it comes out nice and clean. If it doesn't, you need longer, but I'm guessing this is going to take about 2 hours because it has done in the past. So I'm going to get a cake tin out, as I say, and I'm going to line that. Take a seat to do this. So I'm going to go with just a square cake tin. You can do round, whatever you choose to do. I've got both, and I just thought, do you know what, sometimes the square is easier to decorate. So I am using the butter, leftover butter, to grease the sides of my cake tin. Reindeer on his flight, from house to house you go, putting on. And I'm just taking some of this grease-proof and baking paper. You can use brown paper. But this is what I've already got in my cupboard, so this is what I'm using. And I do use this most of the time for like baking anyway. Just do a little bit of a cake. And then I can chop that bit in half. If you snip your corners with a pair of scissors inside, it does help it to lay a little bit, you know, sit on the sides a bit easier.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit.
Out the way, pop in this bit. I'm now just going to trim around the edges. I want to keep some of the height, so you know, obviously the cake, it helps the cake to stop burning.
That's what we do. We'll be chilling and having.
And then it's time to build up the Christmas cake and pop it all in.
And the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
And you really don't want to waste any of it. Get all of the mixture out of the bowl. Much too nice to leave any behind. And hide it from everyone that wants to lick the bowl out and save it for yourself.
Have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be
And then pop it into the oven to start with for an hour and a half, basking in the sunshine, to become lovely and golden. I think I'm right out there.
away. I'm in motion. Let's go to the
I'm going to go into my oven right now and I'll be back to show you what it's like once it's cooked. There we are, so I've taken it out of the oven. It's been just over an hour and a half now and it's actually cooked. When you put your skewer in, it comes out clean. So this is cooked. So I'm just going to leave this here now just to cool down before I take it out of the cake tin and pop it onto a cooling rack. I shall leave it here for a little bit first. All out of the oven now. It's cooled down. As you can see, it's still on the cooling mat. That's what it looks like at the sides. So all I need to do now is, once it's completely cool, is I'm just going to wrap it all up, and then during the next couple of weeks I will feed it, and I'm going to feed it with I've bought some cherry brandy to feed it with. You don't have to do that, you don't have to feed it at all if you don't like alcohol, or if you can't have alcohol, or if you choose to use another alcohol. Sometimes when I previously make what I call my luxurious Christmas cakes, I tend to soak my fruit in alcohol before I make it and then feed it afterwards as well. But I haven't soaked this one at all, but I will be feeding it just a little bit of the cherry brandy, just to give it that little bit more of a luxurious taste to it. But yeah, that's what it looks like. I hope you've enjoyed watching this Vlogmas video. If you have, please give me a nice big thumbs up. That really does help my channel out. And subscribe, press the notification bell for more videos. And in one of my next Vlogmas videos, it won't be the next one, but it'll be in a couple of weeks' time, I will be marzipaning and icing this Christmas cake. So take care, my lovelies, and see you all in the next one. Bye.